Hi, hello, welcome again in my channel. Today we are going to read about the book entitled Snow White, a magic three-dimensional fairy tale world. Are you ready? Let's start it. Once there was a lovely young girl named Snow White who lived with her stepmother, a vain and weak queen. The queen had a magic mirror. This is the magic mirror. And every day she looked into it and said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of us all?" The mirror always told the queen that she was the fairest until one day when it replied, "You are fair, O queen, it's true, but Snow White is now fairer than you." The queen was so jealous and angry that she summoned her huntsman. "Take Snow White into the forest and kill her," she ordered. The huntsman took Snow White into the forest, but he didn't kill her. "Run away and don't come back," he told her. "The queen must never find you." Snow White ran as far as she could, deep into the woods. Just when she thought she could go no further, she saw a cozy little cottage in the distance with its window all lit up. It belonged to 7 dwarfs, but they were out at work. So Snow White let herself in and made herself at home. This is Snow White, and this is the little cottage. That evening, the dwarfs returned home to find Snow White waiting for them. When she told them all about her stepmother and why she had run away, they wanted to help. "You must stay with us," they told her. "We will keep you safe." Snow White was very happy with the dwarfs and kept their cottage clean and bright while they were out at work in the mines. Every night after dinner, they played music and sang and danced together. And every morning as the dwarf left for work, they told Snow White not to let anyone in or talk to any strangers who came to the cottage. "The queen will stop at nothing," they warned. "She might find you and hurt you." Snow White promised to do as they said. One morning, an old woman came to the cottage door. "Apples for sale," she called. Snow White remembered the dwarf's warning, but she thought an old woman could do no harm. So she went to the door. "Sweet, juicy apples," said the old woman, holding out a ripe, red one for Snow White to taste. The instant Snow White bit the apple, she fell down as if she were dead. The apple was poison, and the old woman was really her stepmother in disguise. Just as the dwarf had feared, she had found Snow White and had come to kill her. When the dwarf came home that evening, they were heartbroken to find their beloved Snow White lifeless on the floor. They knew it was the work of the weak queen. Because Snow White still looked as lovely as ever, they placed her in a crystal casket and set it in a clearing where they sat beside it day and night. One day, a handsome prince came riding through the forest. When he saw Snow White, he instantly fell in love with her. He longed to kiss her and begged the dwarf to allow him to do so. At last, they agreed. As the dwarf lifted the casket lid, one of them stumbled. The casket jolted, and a piece of poisoned apple that was stuck in Snow White's throat suddenly fell out. Snow White blinked and sat up. She was alive! As soon as she saw the prince, Snow White's heart was filled with love. "Will you marry me and come to live in my palace?" the prince asked Snow White. "Yes," she replied. As the prince took her in his arms and the dwarfs cheered with joy, they knew that Snow White and the prince would live happily ever after. And they did. Look at them. So lovely. Well, that's it, the end. Thank you. See you again. Bye bye.